Hello and welcome back everyone. Happy New Year. I'm hoping to get this video up for New Year's Eve, and I thought we would do a fun project to start off the new year right. I kind of have some ideas of what I want to do this year. So let's get started with this digital kit that I created. What? I created a digital kit? I sure did. I took some time off, kind of, sort of. As you guys know, it was a bit of a rough holiday for us as we've lost several family members, and my dog in November, and just, yeah, it's just a lot going on. So but that's okay. We're not going to focus on the negative. We're going to focus on the positive memories and what those beautiful people brought to our lives. Okay, so this is my Vintage Botanical kit. It is available over on my Ko-fi site. I have also made some changes to my Ko-fi channel. I am offering some memberships as I'm trying to hold myself accountable, and you guys can help me with that too. There's different tiers, so hopefully you'll feel able to sponsor me. If not, that is just fine as well. You can read some different things that are on there. There's 3 tiers. What do I have here? I should probably look it up, right? That would make sense. It is, I have 3 tiers. So I have the supply supporter, which is $2 a month, which basically helps me to, you know, make sure I have enough craft supplies. So replacing my glues and inks and all of that good stuff, and buying paper for my printer and ink cartridges and all that good stuff. And then I have the ephemera enabler, which is $5 a month. Again, that gives you more perks along the way. And then the highest is $10 a month, and that is the junk journal gem. So you would be a gem in my mind. Helping me out also is some abilities to participate in a monthly Zoom craft along that I want to do for 2025. Okay, so let's get started with this junk journal kit. Again, this is called Vintage Botanicals, available over on my Etsy. So I have 2 journal covers that I created with these old books. Isn't that beautiful? I love that rose on there. So we have that. And then I have, 11, so 2 journal covers, 11 journal pages. So these are the journal pages. Now I did back them with some printables from somebody else's journal kit. Now let's see. Digital Attic Studio. Digital Attic Studio is what I have backed these on, okay? And you saw some of those in the journal that I created, the Winter Botanical that Margaret from Seven Plaza did. That was the little journal I completed right before Christmas. So yeah, this beautiful little page, just kind of keeping it an image there, but subtle enough that you can write over top. So it is looking a little more bold, I'd say, on camera than it is in person. It's a little more subdued. And I just love these kind of ripped pages. Have some fun ideas that I want to do as well. That is the back from the Digital Attic Studio. Okay, then I have this one. So this one, the nice thing about this one is it can go either way. So you can have the little flowers up top on the left or down on the right. Again, just some vintagey looking papers so that you can write. Again, backed with some of those papers from Digital Attic Studio. Oops, this one is upside down. This is just, again, another fun writing page, and I just love this with the music paper and the florals. So cute. Again, another page. I wanted to have some beautiful digital images, but again, room for you to write. And I like that you can, you know, write like a little heading or a date on these little pieces of tape if you want. Again, this beautiful page, just some embellishing. It looks like some faux stitching on the side there with these beautiful little florals. Again, lots of place to write. And then that is, again, Digital Attic Studio is what I've backed these with. This one, this beautiful frame. I did make it so that if you wanted the page bigger, you still had some printing in the background. If you want to cut it down, you have some fun little collage strips. This one, I just love this frame. It's so gorgeous, just like a vintage looking frame. And then this gorgeous image inside. Again, kind of matted it. You could cut it down just for the frame. You could cut it just to that first level, or you could have that edging on it as well. Those would make really great centers for signatures, I think. This one, again, just so beautiful. Love the frame. Some little subtle florals in the background. Plenty of place to write. This one, I thought this would make a great first page. Isn't that beautiful? And then on the back, again, I did add a little bit of a border to that. You could cut them down as well and have that actually as a journal cover in itself. And I had to throw in some little birds and then these cute little foliage pieces. Foliage? I don't know why I can't say foliage for the life of me. Again, lots of writing space. This, I created some writing pages because we always need those, right? This is fun. I call this the floral pattern sampler page. So you could cut these out, make them into journal cards, make them into tags. You could make them into pockets. You could use them as a patchwork. Use it as it is on its own. I just think it'd be fun little pages to your little pieces to play with. You could even make it into washi tape if you wanted, cutting it into narrow strips. But we do have washi tape in here, not to worry. I do have some coming up. Here I have some stamps, 2 labels, and some big tags, little collage type tags. Some little postcards or journaling cards. Again, you could use these as tuck spots. You could use them as journal cards on their own. And then these are some borders. I'm going to show you a really cool idea with this. And then just some fussy cuts or layering elements. You could even print this on sticker paper if you wanted to and make stickers out of it. Again, we have some large washi tapes, just some fun little elements for you to layer up. Again, I'm going to show you some really cool things to do with these. So that is my Vintage Botanical Junk Journal Kit. I hope you guys like it, and we're going to play along today with some of it, hopefully. We'll see how far we get. Right, so I have actually done a little bit of preparing. I've done some fussy cutting. I've got a few pages that I have prepared. I've pulled out some things that I want to use as pages. And I've decided I want to do this a Midori style so that I can take the pages in and out and work through this throughout the month of January. Now, I was inspired by Margaret over at 7 Plaza, where she took all her scraps and she took a calendar piece and made that beautiful calendar for her dad. I decided to do something very similar for my purposes, where I want to do a journal every month. And then I want to make kind of an extra one for next year. That way, when I go to my craft fair, or I can list it on my Ko-fi at the end of this year, it'll be a journal, 12 different journals for 2026, if that makes sense. So I pulled out a whole bunch of my scraps, and I used my less loved scrapbook paper, very similar to what Margaret did, and I actually just took a whole bunch of scraps, which this is a great scrap buster as well, my friends, and I just ripped up a whole bunch of pieces and I just did a collage. I printed out, I like the style of calendar that Margaret had used, and I actually have Canva as well, so I was able to find it. I like that it's a big one. It would be like 1 in the series, January 2025. yeah, and just did some collaging. And so this is actually, oh, I had written it down and I probably lost my little piece of paper that I had going on. But it is, I believe, 8.5 by, or 8 by 10.5. Let's just see here. Let's measure it. So that is 10.5 by 8. Yes. So yeah. And then on the inside, I just used some of the digital that I created and put it as a inside piece, and then I can still write on here. I did use, what is it, matte Mod Podge to go over the outside of it just to keep it smooth, give it a little bit more substance to it. I believe I can still actually write on the calendar, check the days off. I'm hoping to journal every day so that I can, you know, maybe do a little check off. But I did not Mod Podge the inside, so I left that just the same. Okay, and I want to show you what else I have been working on. Again, using the tips from Margaret, I have a whole bunch of digital pieces left of all sorts, and I decided to go ahead and make them for 2026. This one is her, I love this. This is her field notes, number 1. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just all the leftover bits that I had. And then I just had this piece kicking around that I've been waiting to use, I guess, and I used it as the inside liner piece. So that's just all scraps. Then she had that big bundle at the end of the year with all sorts of little ephemera bits, and I just cut those up and started collaging with them. I thought it'd be fun. And then this one is February 2026. Right, and then it'll just be a nice little journal. I haven't done anything on the inside yet for these. This is March, and then April. So yeah, I have to still do the backs, but I just thought this was kind of fun to work on. And then at the end of the year, I'll actually have a whole set of journals that I can either use myself for the following year, or I can sell them at my craft fair or in my Ko-fi. We'll see. But yeah, just so much fun. Okay, let's get back into what we were doing here. Midori style. Yes, I want to actually put in, I want it Midori because I want to be able to actually take the pages in and out, sew on them, embellish them out the hoopla, and then this is just an easier way to do it. When I'm done, I can actually put in an extra eyelet and then 3-hole pamphlet stitch it if I want. So let's go ahead and put in our eyelets. I have some of this elastic cording. I think I got this one from Michael's, just kind of like a metallic. And then this one from the good old dollar store. So we'll see what I feel like using for that. So eyelets, let's just have these. I'm not going to really be concerned about colors and stuff. This I got from Goodwill or the thrift store. Ooh, let's just use these because I think these would be kind of nice. Yeah, those will work fine. And hopefully the cord will go through them. And then for the cording, what do we want to use? Kind of feel like the gold. Let's just use the gold. Why not? Ooh. Oh, this stuff is really old. It's so old that it is literally not going to work. Yeah, oh, that's just sad. So use your materials, you guys, because they go bad. Who would have thought? Elastic cording. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, it smells weird too. Okay, let's use the blue. That's disappointing. Have to see if, oh, is this stuff? Oh, that's still good. Let's use the silver. The silver appears to still be good, people. Don't hoard your craft supplies. That is the lesson I have just learnt. Okay, yeah, this stuff's still good. So let's do 2. I can always cut it down, so I'll do 3 lengths. Okay, throw that to the side. And let's put in, oh, is this going to fit through? I really hope it does. Can we make it fit through? Yes, it'll fit through. Okay, sweet. So now let's do some marking. Do I have a marker? Thought I had a marker. You know, I feel like I'm losing my mind again. Shocker, shocker. Well, pencil it is. Okay, so maybe we'll just do, kind of line this up maybe about here. And about here. Can you guys see that? Probably not. So I'm just going to make a hole here and a hole here. It's about the same. Oh no, that won't work. Because my pages, we have to think about the height of our pages. Okay. I just pulled random. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to have to go larger or taller. Okay, let's go here. And here. And then if I have to cut my pages down, I have to cut my pages down. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, perfect. So grab my big bite. This is the Crocodile 2. I love this thing. I know a lot of people like the handheld one. I love the versatility of this one because it lets me go so nice and far into there. So big fan of this. So let's try and figure out where my little mark is. To hold it like this. Hold my tongue out a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Same thing on this end. Right there. So this is just going to be a one signature one. And let us smoosh this down. There's that one. Yeah, I quite like the color of eyelets I chose. I think that's pretty cool. And squish. Good, good. Okay. Wonderful. Now let's take, and do we want it to tie in the back or in the middle? I think I want to have it with the tie outside. So let's go ahead and, ooh, that one did not crimp nicely. Can we salvage it? I don't know. Let's see if that worked. Eeh. I think that'll be okay. It's just for my purposes. If it was obviously a journal that I was going to sell, I would want to be much more careful. All right, let's go this way. And then on this one, can we get it to go through that little hole? Let's use our tweezers and push it down in there. I might have to take that eyelet out. We'll see. Yeah, it's come out. Okay. That's okay. These things happen. Let's find that eyelet again. Not that color. I don't know what I've done. arm hurts for some reason today. Okay. Pull this out. It's one of these. Yeah, these are Stampin' Up! Ones. I just got them, I think, for 50 cents at the Mission thrift store. I love that thrift store. Lots of fabrics and stuff there. I'll have to take you on a tour one time. Okay, did that one work out? Yeah, that one's much better. Okay, sometimes you get a bum eyelet. That's just the way it goes. Okay, feed that through. Come on. There we go. I want it fairly snug to hold in those papers. So let's do it like that. Working with elastic is a little difficult in terms of tying because you've got that give to it. Right. And we'll just tie a fun bow for now. And this will also allow me to, move pages around throughout this process. And then, yeah, we'll just have fun playing with it. Okay, there we go. It's a little bumpy on the back. Again, I can cut that down later. I don't want to cut it off now because I'll be adding a whole bunch of things. So here's the papers that I decided I'd go with. I printed on the back side of these again. That's from Digital Attic Studio, I believe. And I loved cutting this out and then I inked the edges. I just think that looks so cool. And that's going to kind of tie into something that we're going to be working on. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, so this is just a fun piece. Do I want to do it? I think I want it this way so that Monday is like that. So we'll throw that in here like that. Then I have some of these other small fun pages that I will just tuck in. Again, this isn't folded perfectly in half, but that is completely okay. Like that. I have some small graph paper that I'm going to have to cut down a little bit. Oops. So maybe I will just cut this here. I'll just cut these little bits off. I'm going to keep that because that's kind of fun. I might use that in a project, who knows. And is that short enough now to go in there unobstructed? Yes. Okay, we'll fold that in half. And then that can go. Just kind of want these different pages in between. This one. Can go in. I'm not going to worry about cutting them down this way just yet. Where do you want to go? Perhaps you'd like to go. I kind of feel like that purple is a bit crazy. I don't think I'm going to use that purple. It's offending my eyes for some reason. So we'll put it back. Maybe we'll find a different piece. What about, oh, this one is good. Come on. Same pattern, different color. Okay. And then this needs to get cut down. This will need to get cut down. Kind of all over the place here. So I'm just going to cut these at the same time. This one, I think I'm just going to cut that big border off the top. Oop, my tummy's making noises. So right about there. Save that for something. And then, is that, yeah, that'll be okay. This one, so let's do it about here maybe. Another fun little piece. And then again, this is construction paper. It doesn't have to be folded perfectly. It's fine if it's a little cattywampus. Okay. That one we'll do maybe about here. And then that's it, right? That's all the pages I have for now. Ooh, except for the envelope. So let's figure this out. That's cool. Maybe you'll have this on here. Put this one, put something in here. Like that. And let's do this one here. And then I want that envelope in there. Let's do this. Pull that. And then I'm actually going to trim the edge here because I want these to be side pockets. There we go. Like that. And then we can put thumb notches and what have you in there later on. Okay. Let's just throw this in. Again, we can move these around however we see fit. And then all of this, I'll take this and put this over here before I lose it. This all goes into here. Just a really quick way to make yourself a journal, right? Okay, so we're going to deal with these. We're going to deal with these. Yes, we are. Okay. So I kind of want to deal with this page. And we're going to do something that I've seen on more like bullet journal videos and stuff, but we're going to make a Dutch door with these little elements that I created and these papers. So on this one, I want something to kind of stick out here, but this is, I mean, I can have it sticking out, that's just fine, but this is just a little too long. So let's fold this back about here, like that. And rip it, rip it, rip it. Let's use this ruler, this tear ruler. Is it going to matter? I'm not even going to see that. Yeah, let's actually just, let's do it. It'll be fine. Oops. Okay. That's kind of cool all on its own, but we're going to end up likely covering most of that up. Does that fit on there? No, I'm going to use that on a different page. Okay, so for this one, so a Dutch door is like, or Waterfall Pages is another name for them, I guess. But so the reason why I printed 2 of these out and I mirrored them is so that we can have them go on both sides of the pages, right? So this one we can put here, and then it'll be the butterfly on both sides, right? Can you see that? And then we'll have some flowers and what have you. And then this page, I want to put this on because this is the perfect length. And then this is actually going to show through this side. And I think that's going to look really pretty. It's going to have like different layers to it. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so let's start with this one. So I think I'm going to take this out. Let's put this aside. Okay, now I am going to ink up our little butterfly just a tad. Just to camouflage any weird bits. There we go. So this guy, what do I want? Do a flower there, or I think I'll just do this guy. Oh yeah, I liked it like that, right? Also, you can use, if you have stickers, sometimes these sticker sets have, like these circles are the same size so that you can put them on the edge. And I might incorporate some of these. We'll see. We will see. Let's just get our bearings straight here. So I want that, like that. And then, what do we have in here? Use whatever fussy cuts you have or digitals. Sometimes, ooh, yeah, there's these flowers too. That could be fun to incorporate. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. There's that kind of washi. Do we have 2 of those? Ideally, you want 2 of the same so that, oh, those are pretty, so that you can back it, right? Oh, those are cool. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Ooh, those are kind of the same. Let's see. What if we use one of these? Ugh. Good way to use up all the stuff I have as well. I have all these stickers and what have you, and fussy cuts. Ooh, that's a bit clear. That's not going to work. That's too clear. It'll show the brown behind it, and I don't want that. Oh, these look like they are mirror images. I think we can use one of those. Okay, these are super old, so I will likely have to use some glue. Okay, how's that going to look? We have that there, this there. Yeah. Let's just garnish this just a little bit so it's not so white and bright, like that. How do I want to do that? Do I want to do it this way? If I did that there, yeah, I could do this one here. I think that'll stick okay. And then I wanted the alternating one, or the mirrored image one. Let's do this. Okay. Oops, missed a little bit there. Okay. Turn this over. See if we can match it up. Like this. Yeah, I think that's close enough. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and glue this guy down. Now I want to see, I'm just going to flip this over just so I can see where not to put the glue right away. I'm just going to glue up to that point. All right, like this. See if I can minimize my mess as much as possible. I like this layered look. It adds some interest and kind of almost like little tabs to your project. Just makes it a little bit more interesting in my mind. Okay, looks like it's landing on those flowers. So then we'll turn around, and then this guy, we can just glue 100% down. And it should match up, ideally. Okay. Just like this. This is pretty exciting. I mean, I've been making journals for quite some time, but not necessarily have made one for myself to work in other than just like playing around. So this will be my journal to, you know, create on the daily. It's really what I want to do. I could put this, no, I don't like that. I don't have enough of those images. What else do we have? What's in here? Oh, this is a mom one. Chores, oh yeah. Election day. Yeah, this is not really my style. Cute little coffee cups though. Maybe I will learn to use these in this journal, right? Who knows? Okay, but that's definitely not what I want to use. What about some washi? I'm just going to grab, I have some, ooh, this stuff. Yeah, I could do this. I mean, I could even leave it like that too and have that edge. But what if I glued that down? Oh, this is just a sticker. I could peel it up a bit, right? Yes. Do we like that? If I put this here, do the same thing on the other side. Not feeling it just yet. What about, I'm just looking for some more solid type shapes, solid images, or not images. That's too white. We could use some music. Nope, that's not music. This is music. Oh, I quite like that. Let's do that. Okay. Again, being able to use up some of this washi is super exciting. Let's go here. I want to put it down. I want that little ripped edge to show. So we will cut that right along there. And that's not a pin anymore. I fixed my little glue topper just with a bead type thing, but it doesn't have a sharp end on it. So I need to find something with a sharp end. Oh, this is a sharp end. That will help me get this backing off. Just like that. Is that going to work? Yes. Okay. Let's use some glue stick. This is the part where I get all gluey, but it's worth it. Okay, tuck that up there. Right, like that. And we'll add some glue on the back of this sticker. Okay. I like that. And then we're just going to do the exact same thing. And you can use a different washi on the other side if you really wanted, but I'm going to just do the same thing. Like this, up to about here. And take the backing off. Like so. There we go. Add some glue. There we go. Let's see if we can still peel this up. Like that. You about there, and then some glue on this. Okay, put that aside. That goes in the garbage, which is on that side. Ooh, did I show you guys my mug? I don't know if I showed you my mug. This is called, well, I got my husband one and it's called a Next mug. This one is actually called an Ember mug. And because it gets so cold down here in my craft room, my tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever I'm drinking always gets cold so quickly. So it's like a little travel mug, but it's electric in the fact that I can turn it on and it keeps my coffee or tea or whatever my hot drink is at the perfect temperature, so it never goes cold, because I like have an all-day coffee. And it comes with this little, I don't know if you can see, oh, there we go, this little coaster that it sits on and plugs in, or it kind of sits on and charges. And then, yeah, it's got a little plug-in that you kind of can't see off camera here, but yeah, isn't that cool? I'm gonna have a little sip. I've got hot chocolate and Bailey's. I'm still kind of feeling a little festive. Oh, that's good. We did take down our tree and everything already. Did that on the 29th, which is awesome. I love starting the new year with everything clean and put away. Okay, I love that. That is cool. What else do we have? Let's take a look at some. We all have them. Remember our Temu binges, guys? I know that you guys have them too. You buy those little packs And then you're like, okay, now what do I do with them? So what do I have here? Let me just, those are some collage stickers, but I have some tickets. I want labels. Are these them? Yes, this is them. Okay. Let's see what we can do here with this stuff. So when we put this in the journal, what is it going to do for us? Right? Did I have it here? I think it was my second page. Like this. Where are you? I gotta pull you through. Just like that. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. I like the look of that. Again, I know our pages are kind of all over the place right now. But then you open that up. And then for this one, I want this underneath. So do I want that one? There's this same, no, I needed a smaller page for that. Don't really like that. I think this is the best one. So we'll put it on here and see how that kind of just continues on with the image. It's like a little waterfall. But then we still have room to write. Okay, that is the perfect length for that. Again, I mirror image this so that it would go on the other side. And what else? I have these washies that I could add. Could do different ones on either side. Okay, let's glue this down. I feel like that is, do I want to ink? Let's use this book weight. That might be helpful. I think. And my ink, just some vintage photo, just to kind of get in these little bits here. And then I'll show you guys something really fun. I bought a journal a while back and it had some fun pieces in it that I want to use for this year. I don't know if I told you my word of the year. So my word of the year is actually present. Not as in open up a present, but to be present. I have found that I'm not enjoying where I am in the exact moment, and we only get this moment once. So there will never be another time as this exact time. And what are we here? I'm filming this on the 30th. So there will never be another December 30th at 4:10 p.m. of 2024. This is it. So I need to enjoy this moment. I'm always worrying about the past. I'm worrying about the future. I need to enjoy the moment, the present moment. So that's kind of my word for this year, is just to be in the present. I'm not going to worry about how long it takes me to do something. Just enjoy it. And if it's a 2-hour video, it's a 2-hour video. It is what it is. Okay, I'm not going to care about these little bits sticking out. I think that'll be just fine. I think it adds fun to it. Isn't that cool? And then that opens up. Oh, I need this far enough back though. Okay, I can cut that out. I'll cut that out. Yes. And then it'll open. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. But then that's going to be double on that side, and I don't really like that. Okay. Okay. We can fix this. Everything is fixable. Let's see what I have here. Ooh, I have. Let's just add another page. Why not? Because we totally can. Let's see. Yes. We'll just have to cut this down a bit. Okay, so just some coffee dyed paper. And let's just mark it about here. That's just where we're going to cut it. Oh my goodness, I have stuff everywhere. It is looking like a hot mess on my desk. So yeah, this will force me to come down every day and enjoy the moment of decorating the pages of this journal and writing in it and planning and okay, cool. So that is going to go here like this. That's the joy of doing journals like this. Again, you can just temporarily do it like this and then, like I said, physically sew it in later. Once you're done for that month, you can sew it all together. Okay, got you like that. And then you, let's pull you up a bit like that. Okay. And then we'll glue this down about there. Yes. Okay. Pencil. Just draw a little line where I want that to line up, and then I can erase it afterwards. Okay, let's use art glitter glue for this. And how do I want to do this? I think I'll just glue it like this. Oh, something's moving behind me. I kind of did a little bit of rearranging again. Shocker. Okay, this might be messy. I probably shouldn't be gluing with the pages behind it. All right. Do it like that. Now, I could cut these out. I have my little thingamabobber here. Do I want to cut those out? I mean, I totally could. Yeah, I kind of like the look of it cut out, so let's try it. Okay, that took a little fan dangling, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I like how it looks. And now we're going to glue the other one. So this one is still a bit open here. Actually, put that back in there just so I don't glue it down to the other page behind it. There we go. Okay, and then this one. Move this to this side, like that. And then ideally, this will line up. Yes, okay. Let's do a little bit of inking again. I hope you guys like this project. I know there's many different takes on DutchDoors or Waterfall Pages, but I just thought this would be a fun way to kind of start off the year by doing a quick journal and some pages. And then again, if you're interested in my Vintage Botanical kit, you can find it over on Ko-fi, not Etsy, Ko-fi. I've kind of strayed away from Etsy. The charges were just really high to list things, so I decided I would go with Ko-fi. Okay, let's glue that down. I'm going to glue these little bits first so that I can line them up. Like that. It's not the end of the world if they don't line up exactly. Right, perfect. Okay, then we'll finish gluing this down. Like that. And then that definitely stiffens up these little bits. You can even print them out on a little bit harder cardstock, like a 60-pound if you want. I just printed it out on my usual paper that I like to use. And then you can continue to layer your pages. Like you can continue to do them more and more and more. You know, however of the width of your journal you'd like. I just thought this was kind of fun to play around with today. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, I'm going to be doing this, hopefully working in this daily. Let's put something down here. Oh, also, so one of the journals I purchased, this is part of what I'm going to be moving from journal to journal every month, is Saveopoly. And so I have little dice. And so for 52 weeks, I roll the dice every week. And then, of course, I got glue on that. And then I move along the board. So we're going to start here. So let's pretend I'm going to roll 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I have to save $30. So I'm going to write that in here in week 1. So for week 1, I have to put $30 in my savings account. And then 1, income tax. So the next week I'd have to save $100, and then I would write that in there. So I keep going through all of them, and yeah, I think that's going to be fun. And you can color this, and a great way to save money. And yeah, because I want to be able to, you know, take a trip, pay off some bills, what have you. And yeah, I have to write something here and here. It came blank, so I just actually used the dollar amounts for the properties on actual Monopoly, and then that's how much I'm going to save. And then maybe here I'll have to write something, because if you land on there, it's got to be something, right? Whatever chance is. We'll see. Maybe I'll do times whatever the dice is. Ooh, that'll be fun. So I'll write something there. So yeah, this is going to go from journal to journal as well. I feel like we need something shiny, because I have all this washi tape that I really need to use up. It's so old. I mean, this stuff, some of the kids' stuff, right? Do I want to? Ooh, that's kind of fun. I have these two. Do I want to use rose gold on the edge of that? Just as something fun? Ooh, pretty. Or do we want to use silver? Oh, rose gold. Rose gold it is. It's all bumpy. That's kind of fun. Like this. I mean, you don't have to. You could color with a marker. You could draw. I'm going to cut a little bit higher, and then I can always trim off what I don't, any excess. I've got stuff everywhere. My goodness, but I'm having fun, and that's what it's all about. I'm enjoying this moment. Okay, maybe I should do a word a month. I don't know. Could do that as well. Should probably just stick to a word a year though. A word for the year. Get too carried away, and this is good and sticky. I think this will be fine on its own, just like that. And then let's use these ones just to trim that off. Try not to cut the page. Just the washi tape. I have all these little bits of washi stuck up here. I should really put them in my journal. It'd be a great way to use up bits and bobs. Just stick them in your journal someplace, right? Whatever's laying around on your desk, it'll go in there. Where did it go? Here. Okay. And put it like there. Like that. Ooh, it feels good to use up stuff, right? No more hoarding. Use it up. Okay. And then we'll stick this down right here. Let's try and use a straight edge. Like that. Ooh, I like it. Kind of fun, kind of bright, kind of sparkly, kind of amazing. I like it. There we go. Okay. I like that. And then, okay, so we got some, ooh, we're over, but that's okay. I want to do a few more things to show you. You have all these labels and stuff, right, that you purchased from Temu or Timu or what have you. And we can just use this somewhere on here. What else do we have? We have some of these. This is kind of cool. Could use this. Do we want to ink it a little bit? Maybe. And then, I mean, I could write the date in that little rectangle, or I could write a word, something exciting and intriguing and inspiring. Gonna add a little bit of glue to this. All right, let's put it right there. Do I want to put that one there? Do I want to put anything there? I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Let's put that there. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, like that. Look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then on that side, I mean, we could have another page that goes shorter here with something. Kind of like layer it back like that. Who knows? The world is our oyster with this project. This one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. Maybe fold them back again. This is kind of that look. I love that, right? Like, yeah, that kind of waterfall, that little Dutch door look, or waterfall page, whatever you want to call it. So I think we've got a good start for this journal. I'm going to play along as the days go by. I'm not going to do this, you know, you're probably not going to see every day of this. I'll work on it and show you as I see fit, but yeah, that's kind of, this is going to be a pocket. I want to put a thumb notch there. Decorate it first, of course, but I like that we can take the pages in and out and decorate them, move them around. I like this. I think I might want some lace on here. Haven't quite figured that out, but yeah, that is the start of my January 2025 journal. And yeah, we'll just kind of keep playing along with it as we go along. Cover's a little different than the inside, but that's okay. I was using up scraps. That's what it's all about. Great way to use master boards. If you have a whole, like I have a whole bunch of master boards. Let me just quickly show you guys this. Oh, as I like break things but yeah, I have all these master boards that we could cut up as tags, journal cards, or actually make them into journal covers. Right? I just think that's a great way to use up your scraps as well. This is one that one of my kids made for me. Isn't that great? And then this is another one that they had made for me. Oh, there's another one. Just all sorts of scraps. But I think they're fun. I think that, oh, there's another one that they made. I put them to work. I'm like, make me some journal or some collage boards. Master boards, and that's what they did. So yeah, a lot of fun. We can make journals out of these as well. All right, guys, well, that is today's video. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Stay tuned. We're gonna have lots of fun. I'm gonna be making lots of ephemera as well to go in here, and we need some pockets and what have you. And I just think that this was a lot of fun to get us started for the year. All right, guys, take care, and remember, P.S. I love you.